Greetings, Fright fans. Welcome into day 3 of our Horror Anthology Film Countdown here. So yesterday we looked at Asylum. So today we're going to pick another movie out of the Witch's Cauldron of Anthology Films here, where I have all my little Halloween pumpkins in here. Reach around and grab one. Oh, I got it by the handle there. How about that? All right, let's reach in here and see what today's movie is going to be. Today we're going to be looking at another Amicus film, and I really like this one, Vault of Horror. This is a 1973 film from Amicus Studios, directed by Roy Ward Baker, script by Milton Subotsky, based on stories from EC Comics. It features 5 stories and a wraparound. 5 strangers board an elevator. It descends to a sub-basement level and opens to a vault-like room with table and chairs. They enter and the door closes behind them. They then begin telling each other stories about recurring nightmares they've had. The first story is called Midnight Myst. A man finds his long missing sister, played by real-life brother and sister Daniel and Anna Massey, and kills her as she's the sole heir to their late father's inheritance. Or so he thinks. He soon learns that the town is swarming with vampires and his sister isn't quite dead. The second story is called The Neat Job. A neat freak husband, played by Terry Thomas, marries a younger woman, played by Glennis Johns. His overbearing and demanding ways eventually cause her to snap and kill him, disposing of his body in a neat fashion he would, ironically, have been proud of. The third story is called This Trick'll Kill You. A magician, played by Kurt Jurgens, and his wife, played by Dawn Adams, travel to India and murder a street performer to steal her magic rope act. The fourth story is called Bargain in Death. A man is buried alive as an insurance scam, which goes horribly wrong. The fifth story is called Drawn and Quartered. A painter, played by Tom Baker, uses voodoo to create paintings that can harm their subjects when they are destroyed, but he unwisely paints a self-portrait. Afterward, the door opens onto a graveyard. They each exit and fade away. It is revealed that they are damned souls, doomed to tell the story of their evil deeds for all eternity. Interesting fact, although it's called Vault of Horror, none of the stories are from that comic. They are from Tales from the Crypt and shock suspense stories. Alright, so that was the Vault of Horror. Just like watching a live action comic book there. You gotta love it, a good horror comic book that is. You know, for years I saw this movie. I first saw this movie on VHS. I rented it from one of my local video stores, and I loved it. I mean, I just absolutely loved that movie. But it always confused me in a scene where they hang a guy upside down, and the vampires put a tap in his neck, and they just actually so they can drink out of his neck, straight out of his neck. Nothing like fresh typo, huh? So, but what happened in the VHS? There was just a still frame and kind of a black bar over the actual gore scene, and I was always like, what the heck is that? What? And I thought something was wrong with the tape. Years later I rented another copy and the same thing. Then I got a copy on VHS and the same thing. Well, it was an intentional edit. They were cutting out the gore, but it's all been restored in the Blu-ray copy. So if you're going to get a copy of this movie, get the Blu-ray, because not only that, but there's another scene with some gore that's been restored in the Blu-ray copy. So that's the one you want, guys. Okay, be sure and join me back here tomorrow, Fright fans. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, now's a good time to do that. So click that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for more anthology action.
The Vault of Horror. It has all the things that make life worth leaving. The Vault of Horror. Rated R.